I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of First Date. My guest today is a former NFL football player, and he's the host of the Pacman Jones Show, Politely Raw. Give it up for Adam Pacman Jones.
Smell me!
Thank you for coming on my show.
No, thanks for having me.
Of course. Tell me about your outfit. What are we wearing today?
This is throwback Michael Jordan, all Jordan ones, a little bit mixed with the Travis Scott's Jordan pants.
You look fly.
You know what I'm saying? Just a little like something on a date, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Is this what you would wear on a date?
I don't know, depending on where we're going.
Where do you think is the perfect place to go?
It's our first date?
Yeah. Strip club?
Strip club probably would be, I would say Magic would probably, Cheetahs. I would dumb it down and not go take you all the way into the fire first. And I would take you to like a more upscale.
Yeah.
Or I shouldn't say upscale. I should just say cabaret. That's a better word.
Okay.
And either Magic or Cheetahs first date. You got to go to Magic City or Cheetahs.
Do you
it's a must.
Do you go to dinner first?
Well, you have dinner there at the strip club.
Oh, what kind of food do they have at the
Steak, lobster,
Is it good?
crab, macaroni and cheese, collard greens,
Really?
lobster.
You said that.
I already said that. Yeah. What's the other things y'all like to eat? It's not real meat, but it's called something else. What is it called? Lamb chops.
Oh. Lobster.
Yeah, we already said that one. Yeah, but they got it's
Do they have alcohol?
a lot of it.
Okay. But at the fully nude ones, there's no alcohol, right?
Yes, it is. Where are you from? I'm from Atlanta. You gotta come to Atlanta.
Yeah, you guys have some crazy strip clubs down there.
Atlanta is a whole lot different.
Yeah.
Like my first time, me personally going to a strip club was like 15, because it's more like
What'd you do? To go with your mom?
no.
How the fuck are you getting into a strip club at 15?
I've been a superstar since 12,
What were you doing at 12?
running football.
Oh my goodness. Wow, you've been
God has been unbelievable.
bougie for a
I've been
long
bougie.
time.
Damn, you sound like somebody else that told me that. Bro, you bougie, bro. You don't eat leftovers. I'm like, bro, I've been eating leftovers my whole life, but that's a whole nother story.
Well, I have some questions to ask you.
Okay.
First of all, where did the nickname Pacman come from?
So my mom gave me the nickname Pacman when I was a baby. I used to go to the bottle like when I was hungry. So she started calling me Pacman, and it have never left me. Like nobody in my family, friends, or even the people that know me outside of my family, they call me Adam.
Yeah.
Now, when I'm signing business deal, I say, how you doing, Mr. Jones? When I'm going to these big meetings, it's more of, what do you want me to call you? But like, as far as friends and family and people that's in my inner circle, because it's pretty small, they all call me Pac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you meet girls usually?
What you mean?
Like on a dating app? Do you meet them in person?
Well, right now, I'm married. But when I used to meet girls, never met on a dating app.
No.
Nah.
Is that because you didn't need one?
Well, yeah, I definitely didn't need one.
Yeah.
And second of all, like these dating, like they can like so much shit with technology these days. Like you can
Manipulate the way you look.
Yeah, you seen this. A lot of football players just thought they was dating somebody that was dating a cardboard box.
Yeah.
I won't say no names, but
Just some
yeah,
guy from
I'm
India.
a more of a person to person vibes. See if we could be around each other more
Yeah.
than anything. Like the apps is definitely not for a relationship. I think apps is one night, so ain't it?
Tinder
that's what the
is.
app's for.
Some of them are.
Yeah, that's what
but when
all
you're
of
not-
it is though.
when
Like
you're not-
Instagram, Twitter. Twitter got more one night stands than anything. What?
No, really?
X is a porn site. You don't even got to buy porn no more. Just go look on your phone. So go to X and put in whatever you want to see.
Yeah, it's just there. Did you know that porn is banned in Texas?
That's sad. That is fucking sad. I'm sorry for everybody, women and females. I mean, women and females. God damn, I'm hot. Men and women, I should say, should not be banned at all.
I feel like when you're a superstar.
So you got me high because I was smoking earlier before I came in here.
Uh-huh.
I won't tell everybody why I was smoking, but
You're so
I'm
good
blaming
with
half of this on you, okay?
You're so good with your speech though. If I was stoned, I'd just be sitting here like dumb listening
And I just got
to
my
you.
teeth done too, so
Your teeth
I'm in a
look
little
great.
pain. Thank you. Yours do too.
Thank you. I feel like when you're like a celebrity athlete, the pussy just comes flying at you.
It does.
Do you feel like it becomes less valuable when it's just you can
It
have it
depends on what
anytime?
you're valuable. Like at a certain point, you get tired of just fucking anything,
Yeah.
unless it was just some shit like you ain't never had before.
How do you do that?
I don't know how you do that. That's how you get a significant other.
Oh.
Yeah, the pussy gots to be good. Sorry, gotta be. It's no relationship if it's no connection right there. Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
Did you ever get bored because it was so easy? Like it was just too easy?
No, I don't like shit that's easy.
I can tell.
I'm like real bougie. Like I'm for real. Like I'm not just saying that. I'm real bougie.
How'd you meet your wife?
Magic City,
What's that?
strip club.
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
So was she a stripper?
Yeah.
So I was gonna ask you if you ever dated a stripper, but you're like T-Pain.
Yeah. Come on, baby girl. Get up on up out of here.
Wow, you turned a hoe into a housewife.
Well, I wouldn't say she was a hoe. She was doing whole activities, you could say, because she was working at a strip club. But like, she was well off. Like, I'm talking about she had way more than $500,000 in her account.
Yeah,
She
was.
owned her own house. She was working for Jive Records.
Oh my
at the
goodness.
time as
So did she
the
just do it for
stylist.
fun?
hell no. Our era, it was so much money getting spent. You'd be a fool not to dance. We come from a real money era where like it wasn't nothing for us to go in there and spend $100,000. Like when I was around a lot of guys, and I don't want to shoot everybody's names out there because I don't know if they want to be talked about, but like I could name some of them like Big D, Big Meech, Ill, Ronnie Brown, Cadillac Brown, Carlos.
But we're not gonna name any names.
Like a night for us just going out. Oh, Keith Bullock. Let me throw his ass in there.
It says on
Jeremy Shockey,
Nelly,
Nelly, Jermaine Dupri, T.I.
P. Diddy.
No.
Oh, okay.
You went a little too far right there.
Sorry. Too soon.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
Young Jeezy. But like, yeah,
But,
that
yeah,
was a normal day for us to go. Everybody go and get a 20, and like you heard all the names I named. That's a normal night for all us be sending magic,
Yeah.
and everybody got 20, eating hot wings, talking shit, betting on games. Might be a card game at the top with Julio and Magic. It might be a lot of shit that's going on, but like come cool, collect, party, and like everybody enjoy themselves. But like the strip club in Atlanta is like a regular club.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It ain't like people hunching on people. It ain't like that. Like,
Yeah.
You know how you go to some place and oh, there's a freaky old man, Tom in the back. No. Every one of these sections right here costs $5,000 or more. Like, what are we doing here, people? Like, it's basically, I ain't gonna say putting on, but putting on is a great word for it. But like, you had the same fun going to 112 or going to Fountain Blue. Mm-hmm. So to each his own, but like if you're from Atlanta, you understand the vibe and the cultures of what's going on.
So when you met her, did you go back to the strip club and get her number? Did you want to like take her home that night?
No. So you ain't no taking no girls home in Magic City. It's not a whorehouse.
It's a whore home.
There you go. It's the White House. Ain't nobody getting in out of the Pinky House.
Yeah.
But no, with up to most respect, we had like a couple conversations. We talked the first night the whole time. And then I think we went to, what is that, Intercontinental breakfast on that next morning. And she never went back home since.
Really? How long ago was that?
About 17 years ago.
Stop.
18.
Wow. That is so cool. Okay, let me get to some of my more defining questions. Oh, wait. How would you describe the smell of an NFL locker room?
I'm saying, what day is it?
Game day.
Oh, it's clean game day.
Okay, I don't like, then no, not game day.
After game day. Feet, grass, and I don't know, just like a musk smell altogether.
If you were going to create
like,
a cologne,
what
would you call it?
That would be nasty. Nasty. I don't know. It would be nasty. I don't know.
I feel like people might try it.
Little stank.
Little
Shout out,
stank,
little
yeah.
stank. I don't know. That would be.
You got
hard.
that nasty on.
I'm one of the opposite of being stink. Like,
you don't look like you smell.
like
What do you wear? What is your cologne?
Creed.
That's like what everyone in high school would wear.
No. I wrote a gold bottle, baby. You ain't got this bottle.
What's the gold bottle?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
I
You
know
gotta
the
get on
blue bottle.
Hey, you need to buy your man the gold bottle.
And that's like special.
Yeah, and the gold bottle is the best bottle to me.
It's like
and
the
they
Dom
just came
Perignon.
out with another black bottle that I just got. There's only so many bottles. What is it called?
Nasty. I thought this was a trivia question. I thought we were doing a callback to the scent we were creating.
It's called Nasty by Creed.
Nasty by Creed.
Oh my God. Oh, Adam Jones. I can't even think of the name of it again. But it was only a collector's bottle that just came out for Christmas time.
Okay.
Oh, that was funny.
I don't know what that one is. The new year is here, and maybe you've been thinking about finally starting the new business you've been putting off. I get it. There's so many questions. Branding, marketing, how do you even get started? Well, take a deep breath. Shopify's got you. And how do I know? Because I had the same questions when I started. And here's what I learned. Shopify makes it simple to create your brand, open for business, and get your first sale. Get your store up and running easily with thousands of customizable templates. No coding or design skills required. All you need to do is drag and drop. Shopify makes it easy to manage your growing business. They help with the details like shipping, taxes, and payments from one single dashboard. Established in 2025, has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/date. All lowercase. Go to shopify.com/date to start selling with Shopify today. Shopify.com/date. What would you say has been the most career-defining moment of your life?
As far as me as a player or like as a person?
I want to know both.
As a player, I broke my neck and I was paralyzed twice.
For real?
And the second time that it happened, Mr. Brown was like, yo, look, if you don't take care of your body, like, we're never going to play you again. And I ended up having surgery, C3, C4 surgery the first time. First time it happened, I was paralyzed for like 5 minutes. The second time it happened, I had just scored a touchdown, and I just went up to touch somebody, And I was paralyzed for like 15 minutes, and I ain't really like feel my hands and start feeling shit till we was like halfway off the field. And I was like, yeah, bro, life is way bigger than football. I better go get this fixed. So I ended up going getting it fixed. The first time, my bone didn't fuse. The second time, I had took it from my hip, and it fused. And yeah, I came back and played, 8 years after that, made Pro Bowl, All Pro. Like, that was probably one of the, I'm talking about mentally, after that happened. Like, I was like, regardless of what anybody say, like, I know I got somebody watching over me, because, like, there's no way that I can go through all of the shit that I've been through and get paralyzed 2 times and come back and do the shit that I did. And mentally, that's how I walk around and carry myself. And, like, yeah, I might pop off every now and then, but I don't take nothing for granted as far as my blessings and stuff like that.
Do you think that was like a near-death experience?
Have you ever been paralyzed?
No. But I'm going
All
to...
right, put your hands behind. Put your hands all the way down. All right, don't move. Don't move. Let me raise your hand. Don't move. Say if you was itching on your stomach right now, what would you have to do if you can't move? Help!
Yeah, seriously.
Help! And like that's what that situation was. And then when you go through things like that, you know, it opened your eyes up to a lot of more shit too.
They say that you can have like spiritual awakenings. Like you kind of have like a bigger sense of spiritual realm if you have a near-death experience.
I don't know about all that. I believe in God. I believe everybody gonna die one day. That's what I believe in. Period,
Okay,
point
that's
blank.
spiritual.
Yeah.
And then what about as a person?
My kids. I love my kids indefinitely. And I just try to get them something that I ain't had.
Which one's your favorite?
I don't have a favorite, but if I had to pick, of course I'm gonna pick Junior. He's me.
Yeah.
I love my daughters to death, but kid, he walk, spit, talk,
Just like you?
everything. Yeah.
Would he wear nasty?
He nasty.
He'd wear nasty.
Yeah.
Well, you've also been arrested just a couple of times. Which arrest has been your favorite?
Out of all of them,
Yeah,
God damn, that's a big list.
I know.
Let me see. Well, the last arrest I had in Dallas, I shouldn't have been arrested, but I did snatch away from the police officer. But it had nothing to do with her. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't like I was trying to like attack her or nothing. It had nothing to do with some racist fucks, and I thought I did pretty good without smacking the fuck out of him. But the best one, that's a good question. Would I probably? Well, I better not say that. None of them. Kids, don't go to jail. It's not worth going sitting in there for fucking 78 hours, 3-4 days to get your point across. Do not do what I do. Do what I tell you, please, please, please. I'll go and do the 2 days for you. Don't you go and do it.
What's your favorite color prison?
What? Hold on, what did you say? What did you say? What is your favorite color and where?
Prison. Your favorite color prison.
I don't know nothing about that. I don't want to experience those times. And
Oh, I thought that was such a funny question, though. Oh, man.
everybody's wearing orange, I guess, if that's the question. But like, I guess in Cincinnati it look good because it's the Bengals color, but anywhere else it ain't.
Would you consider yourself? Would you consider yourself a very consistent person?
Oh, this is a fucking trap question, huh? Consistent with what?
Well, I mean, you're very consistent.
Of getting locked up. That's
Yeah.
See how smart I am, baby. I just look like this now. Okay. Well, something have to do with marketing, you know.
Uh-huh.
You see me every year for disorderly conduct, cussing somebody out.
I mean, you know how to stay relevant.
I'm always relevant, though.
Fuck yeah.
I love everybody.
Don't hate the player.
I hate the game. You smell me?
It's nasty.
No cap.
You've dated a stripper. Oh, I thought this was really interesting. At one point, you were a pro tag team wrestler.
Yeah.
Do you like tag teaming in real life?
Nah.
What was it like being a wrestler?
It was cool. Me and R-Truth are like real good friends. I just had him on my show the other day.
Really?
Shout out to the Pacman Jones show. Politely raw. Y'all can find me right now on betonline.ag and my YouTube.
What do you have to do to go on your show? Do I fit
Why
on
did
your
you
show?
say it like that?
I don't know. What's your show about?
It's about sports and everyday life.
What if I don't know a lot about sports? Could I learn from your show?
Well, actually, I wouldn't even probably ask you about sports.
What would you ask me about?
About your dating world.
Oh.
Yeah. Would you wear that dress on a date?
I wore this dress to my baby shower.
You ain't answer the question.
You're very observant. No, I wouldn't wear this on a date. I would probably wear something.
Makeup or no makeup, first date.
I'd wear makeup.
Earrings or no earrings.
Oh, I'd go full jewelry, balls to the
Rolex or
walls.
no Rolex.
I'd wear my Rolex. I'd wear all the jewelry so that you knew I had money.
Steak or Chinese.
Steak. Strip club.
Strip club.
You know what I mean?
No strip club.
I'd go to the strip club. I think I've actually been on a couple of dates to a strip
You
club.
a fucking good date. I'll tell you that.
I'm a fun date.
That is a fun date. I pretty much agree with everything that you said just then.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I'd even eat the lobster.
I don't know if I would eat the lobster. I like the steak first part that you said, but the lobster,
The lobster's not good?
I'm not a seafood guy.
Oh.
Damn. There goes the connection
I
right
know.
there.
We were doing so well. Here's a fun question. So, do you believe that we went to the moon? Or do you think it was fake?
White people probably went to the moon. Black ain't no nigga went to the moon though. Not one. I don't know one.
But do you think that they really went to the moon?
No. No, I don't. I think all that shit is a myth. They go up there in that hot ass air balloon and be up there for 36 days. Can't eat shit floating around. Me personally, if it's up there, leave it up there. Like, that's just me. Like, and I'm all into science and all that shit, but like, nah, we're gonna pay $1 million to go die. Why? Why would you go up there?
Would I go?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Oh, I was just gonna say, damn, our relationship is over with if you signing up for
Oh,
that.
no.
What about the Titanic? Would you go down there?
Like, go down into the ocean that far?
Yeah, where that thing.
No, I don't give a shit.
Okay. You would?
No, I would not. No,
Oh.
I would not go. I don't care
Right.
to see the Titanic. I
Right.
know that it is down there.
Right. Do
That's
you care
enough
to
for
see
me.
the
No,
goddamn
I don't.
moon?
No.
And you're gonna be floating up there in that thing. You know that? And you're gonna be eating eggs out of a straw.
No.
That's what you gotta do when you go up there.
No.
So no liquid death out of that straw.
No, I have no desire. I'm just curious if you think that the moon landing was real. Do you really think we went there? Have you seen the ship that they
Yes,
went in?
I'm very smart.
I'm
mate.
pretty sure it was made out of foil.
1410 on SAT. I don't believe in all that shit though. Like, until I can get like somebody right now in this day and age, like that's in the age group of 50. I even give you the 55 to 21. If you ain't been up there in between that time, I don't believe it.
Who's the guy that went to the moon? Was it Bob Armstrong?
Yeah.
So Bob Armstrong,
He old as hell.
he's so old.
Yeah.
And did you know that there have been multiple people that have gone up to him with a Bible? I'm serious. You can search this.
Man,
and they
get
say,
outta here,
no,
man.
I swear to God. And they say, put your hand on the Bible and say that you went to the moon.
What
And
does that mean?
He won't do it.
Man, you know how many motherfuckers lie to God every day?
But he won't do it. He will not put his hand on the Bible and say that he went to the moon. He won't do it.
Oh.
Well, but if he did go to the moon, then why won't he do that?
I don't know why he won't do it.
Why won't he do that, guys?
So I would have got paid to do it. I would have did it. Shit. If I would have went close up there, hey, what's that? Yeah, I'm the closest. There's done got to the moon, buddy. So that means I've been there.
He won't do it. He won't do it.
That's crazy, for real?
No, he really won't. That makes you wonder.
Man, that nigga lying. He lying.
That's what I'm.
So who hold on. So where they be going up there when they going?
They just go up into outer space and just look at the moon.
They on ayahuasca.
What?
They on ayahuasca.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody think they at the moon when they on ayahuasca.
If you do ayahuasca, you like never come down from the moon.
I don't know. Aaron Rodgers didn't say that. He came back down.
I saw his last interview on the NFL.
No. Did you see the show?
I didn't watch the documentary.
You didn't?
Did you?
You know what? Yeah, I did. It looked like a crack house where I'm from. Like when they was going to do the ayahuasca, like we got crack houses like that in Atlanta, Georgia. Like where you walk in, like people are zombied out.
Yeah, you're on a mattress. You have a bucket to
Yeah,
throw
but
up in.
They crack house was a little bit more rich.
He's white.
Oh, I'm just saying the ayahuasca thing is a more. First of all, I haven't did ayahuasca, but I did do the research of ayahuasca. And this is just my opinion, which is it's crack, basically just like crackheads, but it is like a scientist rich crackhead.
But crack.
All of them have the same symptoms. This shit can kill you too.
Has anyone
If you
ever
got regular
overdosed
crack,
though?
I don't think crack will kill you though. Like if you mix crack with fentanyl, yeah, you're gonna die. Duh. But like regular crack, all the crackheads that I know that grew up in my projects, they still living. All the motherfuckers that were trying to be all up, they dead. Swear to God. Like, you're like, God damn, man, how Rachel still living? She used to smoke dope every day. Man, Rachel, 78 years old right now.
78?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. Like,
I mean, that's not
it's
that
crazy,
old, but
like, I'm not
you know,
saying that about all of that stuff, but like, that's just my opinion on.
I feel
what I
like the outcome is supposed to be different though. Like, did you know that like when people do ayahuasca, they like cut out caffeine, they cut out alcohol, they go on like a plant-based diet.
Who told you that?
That's what they try to do. They try to like prep their stomachs so that they don't vomit so much when they do ayahuasca.
Crackheads do that every day.
But they can't keep food down. They're not hungry.
Well, so that's the same thing. Don't drink no sodas. Don't do whatever you said. Caffeine. Smoke dope. Dope and water. Here you go.
But you do have hallucinations on both. Just crack.
On
Do
both
crackheads?
sides.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what crack. I've never smoked crack, but from the people that I've seen that smoke crack, it looked the same as taking ayahuasca. And I had people in my family that smoked crack. And I don't see no difference.
I've never seen a bougie crack house, but I've seen a bougie ayahuasca house.
Yeah, me too. My first ayahuasca house was learning from Aaron Rodgers. I never heard of it today.
Did it tempt you watching the Aaron Rodgers documentary?
It did. I ain't gonna lie. I thought about it. Then I said I don't want to die. I'm straight. No. I'm gonna stick to the weed and have me a glass of wine. That's all I want. That's it.
Yeah.
My temper is I'm already all over the place with all my. That's not for me.
You seem so calm and chill though. What gets you angry?
Don't fuck with me.
Okay. Like.
I don't like to be touched, especially not by a man.
Oh
I
yeah.
have no.
You're not gay.
No. I'm just saying, like, I like to fight, but I have no in between. You get what I'm saying? Like, once the switch is on, it's on. Like, and that's something that's why I keep people around me as far as security.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But like, yeah, I got an on and off switch.
Do you drive or are you driven?
Both.
Most of the time.
Both.
Do you have road rage?
No, hell no.
You're chill.
All my shit fast.
You just zoom around someone.
See ya.
Yeah, I guess you don't have road rage if no one can be in your way. You're just like, excuse me,
That.
peasant.
Yeah, but like that ain't me. Like, I'm the nicest person in the world, but like I just got certain boundaries that I've been raised in and I live by. You know what I mean? I love everybody. I respect everybody. Women and kids are off limits. Must respect them. It's yes sir, no sir to my elders. But like, I don't got time for bullshit.
Yeah. Me neither.
Yeah. You don't look like you got time either.
I don't have time for bullshit.
Tell they ass.
You know what I mean? Bitch. I don't think anyone takes me seriously when I get mad, though.
Why not?
I don't know. Probably because I don't get mad very.
You're so cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah, I don't really get mad very often. Like, but if I do get mad, you know it.
White girls really don't get mad though. Like, unless you just like white girl wasted.
You
I
know,
don't got too many of my white friends, and like 90% of my friends are white. All my white friends be so chill when they get drunk. You okay? You want another shot? Fuck you say to me? You know. Hey, bro, we just here chilling, bro. Sorry for stepping on your shit, bro. Yeah.
where do you live?
When you asking a lot of questions.
This is a podcast.
Oh, you're right. Where are you asking me where I live? When?
Where do you like to live the most?
If I had a choice, or where do I live the most?
Where do you live the most?
It's a mystery question, because I'm a little bit over everywhere.
Do you like to go back to Atlanta?
Love Atlanta. I love Cincinnati too. I like Cincinnati more than Atlanta though, just because my whole family in Cincinnati.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
saying in Atlanta. Sorry, and everybody come to my house every day when I'm there.
That's fun.
No,
Oh, no,
not.
it's not fun. Where's your favorite country? What's your favorite country?
That's a good question. Depending on what I'm gonna do.
Eat.
America.
You know what? I agree. America really does have
USA.
the best food.
Yes.
And I've traveled all
No,
over
for
the
real.
world. No, I'm dead ass.
Like London, that shit suck. No, for real. Like,
I know.
And like people are, oh yeah, I can't wait to go out of the country. You go over there and stay a month. I ain't gonna name the place. I went somewhere for 32 days because I was doing like a little retreat thing. Bro, I came back damn near 100 and I left here like what, 185? I think I came back like 162
In a month?
in a month.
Share the secret.
No,
Oh.
it wasn't. That was bad.
Oh. Sounds like a
It was
dream.
just I couldn't eat. Like it was bad. It was bad.
You can ask me and Ayana are always trying to figure out ways to lose weight. Okay, so it was bad. You don't recommend that. That's not what we want to do.
No, it's bad.
Well,
I like to eat.
your talents are very exposed. Do you have any hidden talents that no one knows about?
I can really draw. People don't know. I'm a
Like-
very good artist. Everybody should know that by now.
What do you like to draw?
Anything. Like, I'm good at
Like
everything
people?
except portraits. But like, boom, boom, boom. I just got through with a comic book too that I just finished. I'm gonna drop in probably the next 2 months. But
No
yeah,
way.
I can put a pen to a pad.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty good lyrically and picturally.
Have you ever made a
Picturally is
song?
not right. Yeah, I got like a whole album out right now.
Oh.
You ain't listened to none of them?
No, but I will.
You want to play a song for you?
Yes? Are you going to let me play this show on YouTube if you play it?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone heard
Tell
that.
me if it's good or not.
Okay,
This is a new song too. You ready?
I'm ready. I'm in love with the stripper.
Too many odds in it, got me paranoid. Riding with the glizzy in the stick, hanging out the window, sand the other side. You slip, then they know we about to slide.
I'm like 1, 2, slide on it. Like 3, 4, slide on it. Like 1, 2, like 3, 4,
Slide on it.
like
Slide on it.
slide on it.
Oh,
Twin. Hey,
ride for my twin.
See the kid out here going crazy and they slip on me. See the hood infested with the roaches.
I'ma step on him.
Got it on my own, I was out here with the 10.
He ain't with the fire, he ain't motherfucking kin.
Where you out there popping, man, you might just spin a bin with me. Got him up.
I got my boy Rico Rich on here too. He a dog. Too many odds in it, bitch got me paranoid. Hanging out the window sand. Ain't no way about to slide. I'm like 1, 2, like 3, 4,
Slide on it.
like 1, 2, slide on it. Like 3, 4,
Slide on it.
I'm like ooh. I'm about to turn mute. Huh?
It's catchy.
Whole nother lose.
I know the chorus.
Adam, baby, but this ain't 22. You know I locked down the corner, baby. With the sin, that's a strong marijuana, baby. Let go, Rick. On it, baby. Yeah. With them big racks. All right, yeah, that's enough of it. Yeah, that was kind of catchy, huh?
I liked it.
Slide on it.
Slide on it. 1, 2, slide on it.
So one more time for me.
1, 2, slide on it. Yeah. We should have played that as the intro instead of this first date theme song.
Y'all heard what's going on?
Yeah.
No cap.
Okay.
First date.
Slide on it. Oh man, I like it. Okay, so my dessert question. How did you propose to your wife?
Damn. Let me remember. Shit.
1, did she slide on it?
She definitely slid on it. Fuck, what was that? Oh. We was in Dallas when I did it. Actually, I think it was, I forget what birthday it was, but we had a thing in Dallas. Took her out to eat. Did it. Proposed to her. And then it took me like 4 years after that.
To get married?
Yeah.
But how did you propose? Did you get down on one knee?
I think so, yeah. Yeah. I don't remember.
Okay. The point is you did it. You asked her
I
to marry
did it.
her. You asked her to marry you.
Yeah.
And then it took you 4 years to get married.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then we'll segue into my second favorite question. Do you, since you're a father, do you have any advice for me on raising kids or difficulty parenting advice?
Are you in a relationship with?
Yes, I have a boyfriend.
All right, so you got a boyfriend.
Yeah.
All right. do right by your son. I mean, he or she or whatever you having.
Yeah, it's a him.
It's a him.
Yeah.
And make sure, regardless of whatever you and your boyfriend got going on, that your son got a relationship with both of y'all. I think that's the biggest thing. My oldest daughter is by a young lady that I was in love with in high school. Had her, but one thing I can say about her, she ain't really put no static in between me and Zanaya relationship. You get what I'm saying? And like right now today, I just talked to Naya before I got here. She got full ride at Mississippi State, track star, superstar.
Congratulations. That's
My
cool.
everything too. So like, that's probably my biggest thing. Like don't take personal things out with the relationship with the kid, regardless, because everybody ain't gonna see eye to eye every day.
Yeah. Are all of your kids athletic?
Every last one of them.
So your daughter is a like
Superstar.
track star.
Yeah, Mississippi State.
What's the second daughter?
Track star.
Track star.
And she's in high school. She's in the 9th grade. And my son is the number 3 fastest kid in the world right now at 7 years old.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's
And
so
they
cool.
all they look apart.
Like they look different?
Yeah.
Oh, they all look different.
No. Look apart.
Look apart.
Like when you see them, you're gonna say, "Oh yeah, yeah." I know
That's
who
a
fucking
track
child
star.
that is right
Got
there.
it. Yeah. They
And
come from the
it's-
bloodline.
And I ain't saying that in a certain kind of way, but like if you look at like certain things, right? Like Jerry Jones. Excuse me. His nephews, young little Jerry, them, like, you know when you see them, like they raised up to do certain things. Shiloh, Shador, the young kids. Like, and I'm not just saying that to like, oh yeah, because it ain't every superstar kid. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, if you're in their lives and if they got a chance to be special, it's easier to do it because we only know one thing. I mean, I ain't gonna say that we only know one thing, but like we know what it take to get there, and I'm talking about as far as being 24/7 and doing the little shit when people are not watching, and that can be fucking 200 sit-ups, it might be 200 push-ups, might be not eating all these fucking cookies late at night, might be not drinking sodas. I ain't never had a soda in my whole life. Nah, never.
Really?
Only thing been in this body is wine, alcohol, and weed.
Water.
And water.
Wow.
I don't even like Gatorade, really. I just started drinking.
I can't believe you've
the
never
Amaral
had
drinks.
soda because soda's such a good mixer. Like
For what?
whiskey, isn't it?
Don't drink whiskey.
Oh.
I was on like
Or
3
like vodka
alcohol.
and Sprite.
Only probably 4 alcohols I had my whole life. And like I drunk these alcohols a lot though. Like Hennessy is number 1. Remy Martin is number 2. Like the VSOP Remy. When college, I ain't drinking high school. College, we had Grey Goose and Hypnotic.
Oh yeah.
That shit was strong as hell.
I remember the hypnotic days.
And like now, like I take a shot every now and then, but I'm a wine guy. Like I like Opus One. I like every kind of Pinot Grigio.
You like white or red more?
Both. It depends on the setting.
Wine is so good. I love
If
it.
I'm out like with my boys and we like expensive drinking, I'm getting Opus One. If I'm just out strip club chilling at a bar, I'm gonna get a Pinot Grigio.
Do you like champagne?
I do. That shit bubbly though.
It's pretty bubbly.
You like when people be like,
No.
like,
Not
"Goddamn,
really.
what wrong with you, man? I was just drinking this champagne.
That is true.
I'm like, come on, bro. Just me. I'm just telling you the real. Like, most people don't bark on a little glass of wine.
That is true. But if you have champagne before you eat dinner, it is supposed to open your stomach up. It's supposed to help you eat more. Not that I have a problem eating.
It's rich people. Who told you that?
Someone in Italy.
Yeah, I knew there had to be some rich person tell you that. I don't know, but I can't eat if I drink champagne first. It don't open up my stomach. It open up my belch.
I didn't need anyone to convince me. I mean, I would have had the champagne anyway. It wasn't like you had to really sell me on it. You know, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll drink that. Oh, and you have a good reason? Cool, pour me 2.
But Italy, you probably had the best champagne that you could drink too. That's also a little different than drinking cheap ass champagne.
They had like Lambrusco where I was at, which is like a sparkling kind of like a pink wine, but it was all very nice and sugary and tasty. Anyway,
enjoyed it.
Where can people find you?
Y'all can find me on my platform.
Besides prison.
Yeah, definitely not going there.
Just kidding.
Find me right here on this show. What day we air? What day are we airing?
This will probably come out next week.
Next week?
Yeah.
I mean, well, y'all can find me right now today on this show right now. But no, on the music platform is The Real Pacman Jones. On all platforms, The Real Pacman Jones. My social media tag is Real Pacman Jones 24. YouTube is the same thing, The Real Pacman Jones. And my show, Pacman Jones Show. You can find me on all of the platforms. Brought to you by betonline.ag and Zach and Pac show also brought to you by betonline.ag. Shout out to my boys over there, Pat McAfee. Yo, smell me! Back in the saddle. Yeah.
Slide on it.
Slide on it. No cap.
Bye, guys.
It was a good one.
We'll see you later.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date, I can't wait.
You told your mom about me?
Just say you're ready.
Delete my number.
First date.
Your parents are your roommates?
First date.
I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of First Date. My guest today has a brand new special on YouTube called Terrified, but you may know him from Impractical Jokers. Give it up for Sal Vulcano.
Here I am. Thank you. Thanks in the booth.
Man, I'm so
Thank
excited
you.
you're here.
I'm excited to be here.
Haven't seen you since the Hey Babe podcast.
That's right. That's right.
That was
a
so
minute
fun.
ago.
Yeah.
Still our most elegantly dressed person by a country mile, whatever that means. No one has ever come in there outside of sweatpants. You came in an evening attire.
I did.
I mean, and I think it was like a bedazzled heel, possibly.
Probably.
Yeah.
Knowing me.
Yeah, we were like, whoa, we felt more important than we were.
No.
Yeah.
I gotta say that your podcast is the funnest podcast I've ever been on.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Good.
No offense to any of the other podcasts.
You say that to all the podcast
No, I
guys.
don't. Actually, I don't. We can go back and we can fact check.
It was nice to have you.
Man. Okay, so let's get right into it. So
Let's
I've
do
got
it.
appetizer questions, main course, dessert. You know how
Yes.
you know how it goes. Okay, where is the worst place to take a first date?
Yeah, I mean, any place like pretty noisy, I would say, is terrible, right? Like, so you can't get like a good conversation in.
Yeah.
Like, I would say like the track. Well, the track might be fun actually. The track's probably a good date.
Like a outdoor running
Horse.
track?
No, I was thinking like because the Indy 500 I went to once, and you couldn't hear anything. It was like literally like it goes by and it's like earth rattling in your chest, and it's like, well, this is intense. But like, so when I said track, I meant that. But then I thought about the horse track, which I think might be a really good date actually.
Yeah. Horse races are really fun.
Yeah, you got drinks and food, and it's like a light atmosphere, and it's outside, but you can go inside. But it's fun. You're gambling. You don't need to know how to gamble. You're cheering
Yeah,
on the
you
horses.
just pick a horse, you
Plenty
bet
of time
on it.
to chat, like win money maybe.
Yeah.
It's not expensive, but it takes a while.
Yeah.
I think it's good entertainment, but it still leaves the door open to be able to have like bullshit and stuff like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Horse races are so fun. It's my new
Yeah.
favorite sporting event. I went to the Kentucky Derby.
Oh yeah.
Recently,
Yeah.
and
How'd you
man.
like that?
Oh, I
That's
loved
a bit
it.
of a shit show.
But it was so fun.
Did you wear like a bonnet and stuff like that?
I wore a hat.
Yeah. It wasn't a bonnet. What's the difference between a hat and a bonnet?
I
then?
think a bonnet reminds me of a shower cap.
Okay.
Like
Does
it's like it looks like a mushroom on your head.
Okay. I thought a bonnet was like what they do down there for
Or
that.
actually, a bonnet is like an old like milkmaid thing where you have like the tie around
Yeah.
the neck, and it's like.
But don't they wear that at the horse
No,
races?
I didn't
Like
wear a bonnet.
Okay, all right, fine. They wear them at like showers, right? Too. Like, did they wear them at showers?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like a bonnet. Like you should wear a bonnet. Bring bonnets back. You know, like just show up in a bonnet.
Where am I going to wear a bonnet to?
That's
the horse races?
Anywhere though.
Anywhere?
Wear a bonnet to the market. See what happens. Document it. Let me know. I'd like to know.
I will. I'll film myself the next time I wear a bonnet, and I'll
Yeah.
send. I'll
Have you
tag
ever
in the
worn a
video.
bonnet?
I don't know.
Has anyone here ever worn a bonnet?
No.
Has anyone here ever owned a bonnet? Has anyone here ever had a family member or a friend that's worn a bonnet?
No one here is from the 1800s.
This is what I'm saying. Like it's original. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I've never seen anyone in a bonnet.
I didn't know that the worst first date question was going to lead to you promoting bringing the bonnets back.
Never mind the first date. It's just I'm trying to get my messaging in here, and it's more bonnets.
Okay, more bonnets. Heard. We're gonna get into some main course questions now. Are you a prankster in relationships?
Nah.
Okay. Has anyone ever pranked you on a date?
No, I don't think so. I mean, like the show itself that we do is like, it involves like, it's pretty involved and it's hidden camera and it's like, it has elements of surprise in it and I guess pranks, but it's like a lot of times I get asked like, so what do you like in your real life? And I don't want to let anyone down, but there are just no pranks going. The biggest prank I've ever pulled was like when I was little at my mom, like the kitchen sinks when we were little, like, that like, the hose that comes out, you can like spray the dish.
Yeah.
It's like a little gun.
Yeah.
And you spray the dish. So like it was plastic when we were little. If you took like tape, like Scotch tape, and you tied it around the handle so that the handle stayed closed, when your mom or whoever would open it, it would just shoot at them and hit them. And I did that a lot as a kid. That was the extent of my pranks.
Oh,
as
man.
a kid. So I'm not really that guy. Yeah, I'm not really that guy.
And what would happen when you would do that to your mom?
Yeah, she'd like get, pretty upset. But the greatest thing about it is like she never checked again. So I would do it like sometimes 5 times in a day.
Oh my God.
After the third time, it really starts playing dividends. Yeah, for me and my friends and stuff like that. Yeah, she gets so, she would chase me probably around the table and I would avoid her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she would catch me, but sometimes if I was able to get around the dining room table on opposite sides, there was really no way she can get me after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very strategic moves there.
Yeah, and then I'd run down the hall and I'd slide underneath my bunk beds like I was sliding into home plate,
Right.
so she couldn't catch me.
That was your prank.
Yeah, that was really it. Otherwise, no, on dates, nah. I mean, I mess around, I joke around, but like nothing like silly or elaborate or anything like that.
How do you feel about dating apps?
I've never used one in my life.
Do you think?
I've never even been on one.
No.
No.
Do you?
I know of them, obviously.
Yeah.
I know swipe this, swipe that.
Do you
You
think
swipe
that?
and then
Do you think that there's a shelf life for people on dating apps who like are on like if you're on a dating app for like way too long?
do you see, like, is that something that you see is like when someone's trying to sell their house and it's on the market for too long?
Exactly.
And then you look back and you see there's
And the
no
value
bids.
just
Yeah, and
depreciates.
it's depreciated. Is that what happens on like dating apps?
That's what I'm asking you. Like,
Okay.
do you think that?
I wonder if it's like that. Like, also, if you're on a dating app and you meet someone, like, then do you have to purge them all?
Yeah.
Do you have to like go in then and go and then log out or like
Like make a new profile or something?
No, I mean you have to, like, if you're dating someone, like, that's where you found them. You're probably, first of all, let me ask you a question. Do people who go on are they loyal to a dating site, or is it like uploading
Oh no,
like
I don't
every
think that
dating
there's
site?
anything. I don't think that there's anything loyal about dating apps.
Right.
I think that.
But
when
if
you
you're on
go-
one, are you on them all? Is it safe to say?
I would assume so.
Right.
Like many years ago, I was on a dating app.
Yeah.
I was like on Raya and I was on Hinge, and I was like, but it's all because, and I would notice that it was all the same people on all the same dating apps.
Ah.
And so it didn't really matter which one you were on.
Did they present themselves as the same across them all? Like same photos, same like long. They still like long
For the
walks?
most part, same photos.
Yeah.
Same name. What I really wish they had was like a rating and review section where if you went on a date with a guy and he was like really creepy and like,
Yeah. Like Amazon.
smacked his mouth the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Yelp or something where you could go on and leave a
Oh,
review.
like Uber.
Oh yeah, like Johnny gets a 1 star because he didn't.
Right. That's not actually a bad idea.
Right?
So no dating apps have that?
I've never seen it on a dating app.
You might be onto something.
I think that if you could leave a review on people,
That'd be pretty good.
yeah.
How about, well, you want to make sure they have the chance to defend themselves. But I was like, what if they don't get to see what people wrote about them?
Ooh.
Because then it could be true. You know what I mean? Like, it could be like, you be honest.
Yeah.
But then again, then someone could really just lie about you and like,
Yeah.
just kind of talk trash and it maybe,
But see, that's why more people would have to leave reviews, because it's like a restaurant where one person might have a bad experience before other people might have had a great experience.
Yeah, but then maybe you do answer, because you ever see the restaurants answer, or the hotels they answer.
Yeah.
Like, thank you for your inquiry. We promise you that excellence is what we're striving for.
If you come back again, it'll be better.
Yeah, or they just throw the other person. We know who this is leaving this, and she came and she's not. Like, they'll say like she was unhinged and she was acting like. You could tell when people leave like a bad comment like that are also just like lunatics.
Yeah.
That are just like
Toxic.
What I mean? Yeah.
Just they just hate restaurants.
Yeah.
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 I feel like dating apps should have that.
How is Hinge? What's the catch of Hinge? What's the hook of Hinge?
Like, what is the premise of it? How do they?
Yeah, like
how
I
do they-
understand Rye is for industry people, and the other one is swipe left and right is for like.
It's like Tinder or something.
Right.
And I think Tinder is more for like people looking for a quick hookup.
Oh, it is?
Right?
They distinguish that?
Well, that's what they're kind of famous for.
Oh, like just like
it's
just to
like,
have sex and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So if you're on Tinder and you're like swiping, it's like just hookups and stuff.
Oh, okay.
It's
and
like-
Hinge is what?
Hinge, they have you make a profile and then you have to like, you have this, like you can offer people that you're really interested, like a rose, like you can swipe hard on them and like give them a rose.
Okay.
Or you can just swipe regular and I think
How do they
there's,
know
like,
that you're swiping hard?
because you can offer them a rose and then they get a rose.
Oh, so the rose
And
indicates it was a hard swipe.
Like Matt has offered you a rose, which means that he was like super interested
All right,
in
so it's
you.
not in like the haptics of the phone. You don't have to be like. No, okay.
No.
Okay.
But I wish that it was. I don't know why we're not creating these apps.
So, all right, so same, it's the same thing essentially. It's not
And they
because
have
I know
a bio.
Bumble is like you have to. Bumble had a catch, like the
girl
asked
had to
the
initiate
guy,
it first.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Hinge it's not like that. They have like a private messaging system, and then there's like a bio where you can like make something like funny, like my favorite idea of a first date is, and then you fill in the blank. So you
Yeah.
have like a little thing where people can kind of get to know you.
Yeah, it's not like I wouldn't have been on it. Just I was always in a relationship and then we became popular, and I just never would. But it seems pretty vulnerable to put yourself out there like that.
Yeah, right?
I don't know if like a lot of people on there are vulnerable, but maybe like it just seems weird to be like, I like tea and this is a picture like this is what I consider to be my best pictures.
Yeah, a lot of work.
Yeah.
And a lot of time goes into like meeting people that you don't know. I mean, because within the first couple, I don't know, 10 or 15 seconds, if you're at least even attracted to someone.
Sure.
And then you've gotten yourself into like a whole date with them.
Yeah, so you could see the pictures, feel like you would imagine you may be attracted to them.
Right.
You could still show up in the first 10 to 15 seconds and say, I was wrong.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then there's no swiping out the door.
Right.
Like immediately.
But
kind of.
you definitely, especially, you have like your outs.
Yeah.
Let your friend call you or what have you.
Right.
Or you say that you have something to get, like maybe meet for a coffee.
Yeah.
And you say you have an appointment. And so if it's not going well, you exercise that appointment.
What do you think is the best go-to to getting out of a situation like that? What would you do?
So being on a date like that?
Yeah, if you
And
met
this is not
someone
good?
and you were like, ooh.
Do you care about what they feel?
I would assume not.
Can you be frank?
For sure.
Okay, so I would just be like, you know what, I'm thank you for meeting me. I don't want to waste either of our time, but like I'm just not sure that like we were connecting.
Have you ever done anything like that before?
No, I'd be a complete pussy and just get a fake text and say that I just got a disease and run or something like that. No, I would not. I probably wouldn't be able to tell someone to their face unless I felt that person like could use it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If
like
it,
needed to be checked or something.
Yeah. I would check someone if they needed checking. Other than that, I would probably just do it the most innocuous way possible. I just want innocuous way, not innocuous.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was.
It's okay.
I was up late last night.
That was a very Tupperware moment.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I turned myself. I said, "Did I say innocuous?"
I saw that little bit pop up on my Instagram the other day when
What's up?
Chris was talking about Tupperware.
Oh yeah, for
and
sure.
you checked him and you're like, it's Tupperware.
Yeah, Tupperware.
Tupperware.
Yeah, he thought it was Tupperware, which I get because they're little tubs. But he was saying Tupperware his whole life.
I can't believe you caught that.
Well, I'll tell you another thing. A large contingent of the population were saying Tupperware as well.
You're kidding.
We found out because it got like 80 billion
Views.
TikTok or whatever.
Yeah,
and it's like,
no,
and everyone was like, it's
saw.
not Tub. Yeah. And
Wow.
I ended up selling Tupperware merch after that. I paid like 3 months of mortgage with the Tupperware merch.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think of some comedy duos who got it done. Key and Peele, Cheech and Chong. What about the perfect duo when it comes to growing your business? That's you and Shopify. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage, Shopify's there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented candles or date night outfits, Shopify helps you sell everywhere. From their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system, wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. I like Shopify because it's so user-friendly and it's everything you need in one place. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/date, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/date now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/date.
So, do you consider yourself a sensitive person?
Yeah. That's easy.
Yeah, you already know.
Yeah, I'm sensitive. Yeah.
What is your most sensitive trait? Is there something that really makes you emotional?
Yeah, I don't want to say like, oh, I'm an empath, but I am. I'm very empathetic.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's actually I'm sensitive to a fault in the way I think. Not in like relationships, but in a general sense, like I take on a lot.
Yeah.
Like it's hard for me to shake like a terrible news story or something tragic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, I'm easy to like It's easy to touch my heart. Like I'll cry like a Pep Boys commercial if it's sentimental.
Do you cry in like sad movies?
Oh sure, yeah.
Oh, well, I guess if you're crying in a Pepsi commercial.
Yeah, Pep Boys, but Pepsi too.
Pep Boys.
No, I get emotional. Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Or if we're going for something straight emotional, like when like a dog reunites with his like the soldier, and he starts
Goodbye.
you know, or something like that, or like a young kid, or like I can. I'll get visibly emotional.
Do you consider yourself romantic?
Yeah, in so much as like I'm not like romantic like show up with flowers and chocolate. I think that's a little bit like hack. But in a general sense, I believe in being in love, and I believe in being a very good partner.
Yeah.
You know, and always trying. You know, never not trying.
Continuing to date the person you're with is
100%.
really important.
100%. Yeah.
Are you in a relationship?
I am. Yeah.
You're.
I was always publicly in a relationship, but I'm married, and I was never public about that until very recently.
What made you want to be public about it?
I didn't want to be.
So then why aren't you?
Theo has a way of getting things out of you. No, not at all. I was talking to him, and because I just finished my special, and so that's out now, and I'm working on my new hour, and I was like, I kind of want to speak about my life more, and like I was a private person before I was in the public, and so it just I don't know. I just talk. There's so much to talk about. I'm like, why ever invite my family life or my life into this? Because the privacy is like once you give it away, you don't get it back.
Yeah.
So I just would always say like my persona and entertainment is one thing, but like why necessarily do people that know me in that respect need to know my sacred personal business? You know what I mean? It wasn't something I spoke about in terms of jokes.
Right.
Well, again, in a relationship, but like to that extent. And I'm someone who's been on like in the public eye a lot. I played myself. And so I have this like very, very unique relationship with people that are fans or listeners or whatever of me, whatever. And it's just like, it's good and bad. It's good because like they really are avid, loyal, like fans. They feel like they know me, and they do, because
Yeah.
while I play heightened versions of myself, they do really, after doing comedy and TV and podcasts all this time and talking for hours about myself and them seeing me, they do have a good sense of who I am, and they feel like they know me. And then there's the other, end of that, whereas like there is no filter, and they do feel a little bit, sometimes people can be a little too comfortable, and not understand where the line is drawn. Not that they're trying to be like either malicious or weird or what have you, but
Yeah.
so I veer into that territory. So I'm just private. So I was like, I keep it to the vest. And I didn't realize that it would stoke people's curiosity even more to be private which is kind of the opposite of what I wanted.
Yeah.
But, now that I'm going to be talking about them on stage, it's going to trickle out here and there anyway. So I was having a conversation the other day and I was just like, you know what? I actually had like massive anxiety about it. Because it was like to finally to say that out loud after like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like years and years and
Well,
years of
something
not
you've been
saying it.
holding really close to you, and
Yeah.
now you're.
And to give it away and to understand how that might manifest itself later, but then also to just be like, to just say that, it's just to reveal something so personal.
Yeah.
It's personal, Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get it. You either like, you might not have that mindset to begin with, or you might be an open person, but I'm not. You know what I mean? And so like, and I've gotten married like over the years while I was already public. So like, I didn't want to announce the marriage. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So I just didn't say anything. And then like that, some people are just like, oh, I wonder what's going on, with him. He never talks about a relationship, whatever. And then I have my daughter, and then I didn't want to say anything about that. I would say I'm married before the daughter, just because I even want to protect her.
Yeah.
By all means necessary. But I just was like, it felt right. I was having like a really, like the conversation was appropriate and it was organic. And I was like, let me just control then how this comes out. Like I'll just say all this. And so I said it, and it just felt like it was the right place, the right time. So I let it go. And I like didn't realize that it would be news to anybody, but like it was like
big news.
Like I guess like all these like these magazines that like the Us and the Extra and the People and they're all like, oh, secret marriage revealed and and secret child. It's like, well, it's not a secret child. That sounds like I like a child
with
it sounds
someone
like I had
else.
sex with
that,
Arnold
like,
Schwarzenegger's
yeah.
maid. Yeah. It's like, no, it's just I didn't say anything, but yeah.
Well, do you feel like being more open about that now? It's gonna
I've
expand
never worn my ring anywhere.
E-
I think this might be the first place I'm wearing my ring.
I think that's the first time I've seen it.
Yeah, I mean, I wear it in real life. I just take it off when we film because like I don't need to have a billboard of my personal life, But in real life, if you saw me, this is my wife, this is my kid, no. But that's real life.
It is real
and
life.
online is something very different that I don't think people understand in general, and especially as entertainers or whatever. I don't, it's just it's a job,
Well, you're gonna relate to a lot of people by having some more relationship
For sure.
content.
Yeah.
Because everybody's going through something.
Right.
So whatever you're going through, whenever, I hope it helps you expand your hour and like gives you some fresh stuff to kind of, I hope you feel
Absolutely.
better talking about,
It does feel like I always dreaded it and I didn't know if I'd ever even do it. I just was like, well, let it just be the way it is. But like, it does feel like a weight is lifted now. It really does, because it was like, it's not like anything that like, was like bothering me, but it's like, it takes work to like keep that secret.
Yeah.
It does. Even when I'm out and about, because people, the first thing they do is take out a video camera, take out a, it's like not like like in old days it was like, oh, can I have your autograph or can I say hello? It's just like, just video, just 4K video, of me eating or just like walking. And it's like, and every single person if you walk out the door, every single person has like a 4K video camera on them, and they were raised in an age where they could just turn it on and video you, and there's no etiquette to it.
Yeah.
So like that takes work to keep my daughter and wife like close to the vest like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not that I want people, now that I've said it, to videotape me anyway, but like, it's just like, I just can like be like a little bit more like, whatever it is.
Relaxed
it is
about
what
it a little
is.
bit.
Yeah.
Well, how did you guys meet?
My wife? We
Yeah.
were friends for a really long time before we even dated. I used to work I was a bartender. At one point in my life, I was a bartender, and I met her, she came in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but this particular place, I worked at many places. This particular place was like a neighborhood place. So like,
was it in New York?
yeah, and so I knew like all the patrons, like hundreds of, like it was a very tight knit community, and it was a space that for like artists, it was like a comedy, music, like artist space and stuff. So it was like we always had events, and everything. So it was like a really like I knew everyone. So I have lifelong friends from that place. So that's where I met her at first, and then like 8 years later or something, we started to dating. Yeah. Yeah,
Why
we just-
did so much time go by?
Well, I was in a relationship, and
Oh.
and also she was just
That's
a friend.
the secret child.
Yeah, the secret child. Right? No, it was we were just friends. I mean, she was just a friend. It wasn't like we were. It wasn't like we were like almost like gonna see each other. It was just she was just some person who I knew was a friend, just like anybody else.
Yeah.
But then I guess when the time came and whatever, then we just like started dating. Yeah.
How do you typically approach someone that you're interested in?
I feel like it's like I usually get to a point with that person where it's kind of like doesn't even need to be said. I feel like you can feel a vibe from someone and vice versa.
Like chemistry.
Chemistry, yeah. And I feel like, you could tell if someone feels the same way.
Mm-hmm.
And I think at that point, it feels just organic to like, you feel comfortable to speak your mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas like, instead of like putting it out there, like you really like someone, they have no clue. And you're like, I gotta tell you something. Or just like, be outwardly acting in a way that would include them into like, if you're not just gonna outright say it, then to just give all these, these signs or flirt or whatever you got to do. It's just like, I don't know. I just think you kind of know it. Any relationship that I've been in that was like more than just whatever, like just even more than, was always just like a mutual thing that just was like, oh yeah, you could tell we both felt it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you believe in zodiac sign love connections?
I don't.
I love that there was a whole thought there, and then no.
Because I kind of like want to believe in things, I started seeing this guy.
Yeah, tell me more.
So let me tell you about another secret.
He was a
relationship.
Virgo.
No. So a pal of mine, she recommended this guy who he used to be like like a NASA engineer, like this super smart guy. And then he like started to study like feng shui. Is that how you say feng shui? Feng shui, F-E-N-G. Feng shui.
It's like where things go for like good vibes, right?
Yeah, it's like I think it's be like the way in which you set up your living space in order to flow and take.
That was a much better description.
to absorb everything, the energies that like are to maximize energy and to put yourself in a position where you're living your best, whatever.
Yeah.
And this guy became like some crazy expert in it, and he over years he developed his own system of like projections and numbers and stats, and it goes by your birth date and time and all that stuff. And it's not horoscopy, as he explains it, but it is just understanding literally like coordinates. He gets the coordinates of where you live and like the time that you were born, and he basically can tell you, not like reading the future, but like when you should be thriving, when you should say yes to things, when you should say no to things, like that. And he kind of like
a psychic almost.
But he's not a psychic. He'll say that. And my friend's telling me this thing, and she's like, her and her guy, and she was like, you don't understand. Like, he told us this, and he was right. And for the last 2 years, he's been right about everything. And she went down this list, and apparently he's booked up. Like, you can't even see this guy for like a year. And he's like, he does this. He's hired by CEOs, corporations, like huge A-list actors, and like people like, and like he's like known, and like, and he has this track record, this amazing track record. So I had a lot of big decisions to make and some big life things coming up. And so I met with him.
Oh my God.
I know, right? And he immediately and I was like, look, I'm not like hook, line, and sinker. Like, I'm like, this feels like, if anything, it'll be interesting. I'll see what he has to say. I'll take everything with a grain of salt, but like, and me and my lady too. And so we went. And I got to tell you, this guy starts reading. He got all of our information, and he starts telling us these projections and and he starts saying things about us and our relationship and things in general, and bringing up some dates that he would have never known. And like, again, not psychic, but he said all these things that like immediately resonated. So it was like kind of weird.
Yeah,
it really was. And then I followed up with him again, and there were some things that I have a follow-up due now, because like there were some things that were like supposed to happen and like they didn't. Not happen, but like it's hard to explain. He's like, between this date and this date, you're going to see a surge in like this like opportunity or money or whatever. And like, it's weird because it like happened, like, so I don't like, so all this to tell you that I don't believe in like in like horoscopes or anything like that. But like, I really like with all my might want to believe this guy can read some type of like, I don't even know what it is. Maybe it's like a biorhythm. I don't know what it is.
Well, did he help design your place or anything?
Yeah. So he also tells you like, don't live there.
What?
Because I was building a home. And so he reads it and he tells you like which way to face the home itself, or like if you already live there, like if you should be living there, if it's bad energy or not, or like how to then how to arrange the house and what to have nearby and like all these different things. So I'm still like in the thick of this with him, and I was like, I'll get a follow up with you because I have this follow up with him because I want to be like, well, what happened there? Because you said, and I just want to see like what comes of it. But yeah, but like I'm not above like like listening to like you know. But this was a really cool experience.
That is cool.
Yeah, and it's wild. He takes out this system and there's like numbers. It's like a beautiful mind, and he's got all these like it's just something he developed over time. And the thing about it is that the reason why he's so successful and gets paid and like all these is because he's accurate.
That it's weird when things are like that over and over and over. Like the accuracy about something.
Yeah, it was weird.
It does get a little weird, and it's like, how much of it is true? If he's like doing numerology.
Yeah.
And he's like.
And he goes, he brought up 2 dates in the beginning. He's like, I don't know what these are. He's like, something, this date and this date comes to the forefront of my mind. And the 2 dates he said were 2 significant dates, specific dates that he would have no idea that they were significant. And I was just like, and that was one of the first things he said. And I was like, hold on now. All right, let me listen. And then he's like, you're going to had no idea. This was like months ago. And he's like, around this time, and he pinpointed like a 3-week span.
Yeah.
And he's like, I see like something here happening in your career that is like, it's going to be like a bigger moment or something big's happening here. I don't know what it is. He had no idea that I was even doing a special. And he named the window of the time that my special was going to be released.
Man,
this was like,
it gives me chills to think about.
Yeah. And this was like, I mean, like 6, 7, 8 months. Like he did it that far. Like there's no way.
He could have
No
known.
one knew but me. And like he said, and I'm like, oh, wow.
So it's not like it was like online where he could have searched.
No, and I didn't even tell him anything. I didn't say that date you said meant anything. And I didn't say, oh, wow, like that's what my special, like I just kept it all to myself until like the end. Because I didn't want him to take cues from what I was saying. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
like,
you didn't want to give him any ammo. You're like, if you're going to be real, you need to like know some shit.
Yeah,
and then he ended up knowing some shit.
It was pretty impressive, man.
Man, that is crazy.
Yeah,
well, now I need to know what happens with that follow-up call.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
How much screen time? This is like a way different question.
Yeah.
When you're on a date with someone, how much screen time is appropriate?
0.
If someone pulls out their phone, it's a red flag.
If they need to be like, oh, I just need to just check if I got a text, like or something, like something important.
Yeah,
that's fine, But if they're just like on their phone, isn't that weird to anybody?
I feel the same way. I'm like, for our date, like get off your phone. Wait until we're like together and you're like, where this is more casual and you're not trying to like impress me,
Yeah, I mean, if it's contextual, if you're like, oh, I got to show you this or something. But like, what are you saying? Like, I'm eating like a chicken wing and I look over and they're like just swiping. No way.
How do you feel about a TV in a bedroom?
Yeah, I get why you wouldn't have one, but I have one. I mean, I don't, I sometimes I need it to fall asleep.
Yeah.
I mean? But I'm not like in there watching TV or whatever. But I do know that as I'm redoing the new space I'll be in, I probably will either have it like hidden, or like one of those like ones that look like art
with a picture frame around it.
Yeah, and that's just for my mental clarity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Is this a new house that you? So hold on, let's go back to the zodiac sign guy.
Yeah.
So he told you not to move there when you were building a house. So did you go somewhere else?
No, he didn't tell me not to move. He got the coordinates and then told me to like move it a little bit this way.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no joke.
And did you?
Yeah.
And has anything happened?
Well, I don't live there yet. I did it theoretically on the plans.
Okay, so it wasn't like they had to move the foundation.
No, I don't live in this space yet.
Okay.
So that's why I saw him when I did. Because
you were building.
Yeah, because that's that time for him to be like, no, don't put that window there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's like, bad window.
Yeah,
Do not go.
He's like, what is this? I'm like, a door. He's like, not anymore. It's not.
That is so incredibly funny.
I'll let you know how it goes. I mean, I'm still, by the way, I think the place is like cursed because like I found it 3 years ago and I thought I'd be living there right now and I didn't even begin yet because I had so much, this is like, I was like, you know what? Save money my whole entire life. I live in a condo right now. Like I'm like, and like now I have the dog and now it's time to have a place.
Yeah.
And I looked around there, but it's so hard to like find a space that like, I don't know. I'm so particular. And so to find a space that exists already from someone else that didn't need a lot of work done, that would need what I need out of it. I did a lot of searching and I found it really hard. And I was like, well, why do I need to like, maybe I'll start looking for an old place that I could knock down and make my own.
Like kind of renovate?
Yeah. Or just build.
Yeah.
renovate or build, and like add on to it. And then I was like, so I started searching like that, and I found the craziest piece of land. And I was like, this is right. And so I started this journey of like building from scratch.
Yeah.
Like literally conceiving the house in my head and working with a team to like make it. And we developed it over like a year. Like we met every week, and it was like they would go away and come back, and so it was like a crazy fun process. But I would never do it again.
It sounds exciting and exhausting.
It's completely exhausting. And then at the end of the day, things didn't go right. We had to switch people on the team, and like here I am, and I thought I'd be living there, and like we didn't even like do demo work on the old home yet. And it's been 3 years, and I thought I'd be living there like a year already.
So when is it going to be done soon?
I have no fucking clue.
What?
Like I feel like I'm at least a minimum of 2+ more years out, because they say it'll take 18 months to build. That's a complete lie.
Yeah.
It'll never happen. So then figure 2, but we didn't begin yet. Like at the end of the day, when this finally, like when the dust settles on this thing, I'm gonna be like, have been working on this thing for like 6 years or some shit like that. Like, and is this a mansion? Are you building like a huge house? No, it's not necessarily about the size of it, although it's it's a decent size, but it's just like it's all the permitting and the like the bidding out and like the pricing it and like all the like inflation and interest rates. When I had this idea, the interest rates were 3.25 and there was no inflation. It was like it was like the back end of COVID, like late 21.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? That's when because I was gonna move to like the Manhattan. I was like, and I was like, I want a yard with a pool.
Yeah.
And a fireplace, and like I want to have I like hosting.
Hell yeah.
I like host dinner parties. I have people over. I like people to come out of town, stay with me as long as they want. And so I was like, I'm not gonna be able to do that in like a space in the city.
Yeah.
And so we found this piece of property and everything. So I started, but like at this point, it's just been like it's kind of nightmarish. Yeah, because it's like it's so expensive too. Like you don't realize any little thing you do, any little thing is like costs so much money, and then there's a trickle down effect and everything. And I'm learning all this as I go.
Right.
And so like in hindsight, I have to stay the course now because I'm like too far into it. But I'm still like it's been hanging over my head, and we didn't even begin. So it's like not I just hope that one day I am sitting in it, and I'm like it was all
one day
it was all worth it. I'm all feng shuied out.
Your daughter's gonna be going to college.
Yeah, really. So, but well, I'll have to check back in with you on a lot of
Yeah,
topics.
I feel we're gonna have a second date.
Yeah.
Well, really quickly, I'll do a little tasting menu. So you just say the first thing that comes to your head.
Yeah.
Are you an alpha or a beta?
I don't label.
You're an alpha. Shower or bath? I can't. You're not a beta. Come on.
No, but I don't subscribe to that at all. Like
What do you mean?
I'm whatever I need to be whenever I need to be it. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like, whoa, I'm a guy, or I'm not like, it's just like, it is what it is. Like some people are like, oh, he's sensitive beta. It's like, no, some will be like, no, actually to admit he's sensitive, that's not a beta. I don't get caught up in that.
Okay.
Like I don't want to label myself either of those things. I think either of them is kind of like, why it's so tacky to label myself an alpha.
We'll scratch that question off my menu. Now I don't want anyone to feel labeled.
No, I don't give a shit what anyone else feels. Like for me, it just feels weird for me to be like, well, historically I'm alpha, but I have beta moments. So. It almost feels like you're like, are you a tough guy or a pussy? Like it's like, I'm just me. Like yeah.
What's your favorite car?
Car, like the model of car that I've owned, or like just like in a
general.
fantasy world. I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. I've had some really shit cars.
Yeah.
I had like 5 cars that like just stopped while I was driving them before I got my first new car.
Well, would you go for a classic car or like a new model?
Oh yeah, I love a classic car. Yeah, I like a classic car.
Yeah, classic cars are cool.
Yeah, I like an old convertible. Maybe like an old convertible Mustang, or like an old pickup truck or something, like a really old one, or an old Bronco, like a really old Bronco. I was gonna buy like a refurbished one.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Broncos are very Texas. I feel like when I see them, I see a lot of them in Texas.
Yeah. But I'm not like a car guy per se.
Yeah.
Do
you take the subway a lot?
Yeah.
Most of the time in New York?
Yeah. Yeah,
I feel
it's-
like that's like such a perk. If we had a Subway, I'd be on that Subway all the
I
time.
mean, you taste piss when in the air, but yeah.
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
but you get used
in
to
the
it,
summer,
right?
it's rough. In the summer, it's
With
rough.
the heat and the steam down there.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah, and then there's some unsavory types.
Yeah.
But a good Subway experience is nothing to shake a stick at. When you get
It's like
when
entertainment
you get
down
when you
there.
get good timing, you get down there. There's some great music going on. The thing pulls right up. You get on the seat. It's ice cold. All of a sudden you're on an express you didn't even know. You get somewhere early. It's like $2. It's not bad.
Yeah.
There's pros and cons down there.
Yeah.
Then there's also then there's just like I said, it's also like you literally taste urine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why people just decide to use the bathroom down there. There's so many other corners.
They use it everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, over in New York, they use
Yeah.
the bathroom everywhere.
Just like giant.
Well, do you
toilet
take
bowl.
the subway when you go?
Of course.
Yeah.
But I love the Subway.
Yeah, I mean, a rush hour subway though, when you're packed in like sardines and everybody's touching each other and everything.
Yeah.
That's fairly gross to me.
I feel like I've just gotten really lucky and I haven't spent tons of time in New York.
Yeah.
So whenever I'm going somewhere, it's usually I'm just hopping on and off.
Yeah.
But I've missed a few Subway, like a few of them because there's been so many people trying to get on that I just have to wait for the next one.
Yeah. How's your subway acumen?
Oh, I don't know what acumen means.
How are you as far as like routing yourself in the subway? Like, 'cause it could get a little tricky navigating, like getting
Yeah.
off at like a main hub and then trying to find like the connecting line.
yeah.
And understand if you're going uptown or downtown. And
I spend a significant amount of time
yeah.
like understanding which line and which where to go. When I get into the subway and I get on the trains, I'm golden.
Right.
My hardest part is finding which side of the street
Yeah.
is the right side to go down. That fucks me up.
Right.
Because I 100% of the time will get on the wrong side of the street first. And it's almost like, so I leave 5 minutes early just because I expect.
Yeah, you gotta just you. That's good. That's smart that you leave a little early.
I mean, yeah,
yeah.
that's my hardest part.
I
about
could
the
see it for
subways.
someone not from New York. I could see it being pretty like maybe a little overwhelming.
The north and the south side or like
Yeah.
whatever. And I don't feel like it's clearly labeled.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not. You're right.
Sometimes it's not. So I'm
Yeah.
like, no idea where I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
No, but if you're from New York, it's like a necessity.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll ask you my dessert question. How did you propose to your wife?
I did it. She just wasn't expecting it. We knew we knew we would get married. It wasn't like a shock that I proposed or anything, but she just didn't know like when it was coming. And then it was just like in the summer, and I invited both of our families over for the evening for like dinner and to just hang out, which is not uncommon.
Yeah.
But I invited everybody knowing that I was going to propose to her. Before they got there and we were cooking, I just proposed out of nowhere, just in our kitchen, in our home, because it's like, I like making memories in the space that we live in,
Yeah.
So I was like, I thought about it for a while, where I would do it, when I would do it, and how. And then I just kept coming back to, I think it'd be special to do it just very organically at home where we live, where we, can see where it happened every single day. Like, what I mean?
Right.
Where our families are and everything. So I just did it. We were cooking. I just did it in the kitchen, and she like was a complete shock. And then like 20 minutes later, family started to arrive, and no one knew.
Oh, so you did it before the family was there.
And so as they all came in and in groups, we'd be like, we surprised, we got
Oh, that's
It
so
was nice.
cool.
I had asked her parents first,
Yeah.
but I don't know if they knew exactly when I was doing it, but I did ask. She went away on a trip to like India or something, and I had them over and asked them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where did you guys go on your honeymoon?
We went to Australia and Fiji.
Which one did you like more?
Two different things. Australia was just like, Fiji was on the way home.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, let's get that tropical thing in it. But in Australia, we went to like 5 or 6 places, and it was unreal.
Really?
Yeah, we went to like, we went to the desert and all that stuff, and we went to the coral reef, and we went to like Sydney and Melbourne and all that stuff like
So
that.
you really did Australia?
Yeah, we were there for like 3 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Well, I wouldn't go there. I would not fly there if I wasn't going to be there for like at least 3 weeks.
It's so far.
Yeah, it's too much. And then what's so funny? It's like honeymoon, right? So it's like, okay, we're going there. First class tickets, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's our honeymoon, right? But it's freaking Australia, so the first class ticket is like a little bit. It's unreasonable.
Yeah.
And we get on this plane, and my seat's broken. Right? It's a massive plane, and it's sold out. And I get there, and I go to sit on my seat, and it's like it's completely uncomfortable. And I look, and the whole entire cushion just comes right off, and there's like springs and stuff. And I'm like, wow. So I like rang the bell before we took off. I'm like, hey, my seat's broken. That lady's like, oh. And she's like, let me get somebody from maintenance. And then they send this guy over. He comes in like a little orange vest. He's like, oh, all right. He leans down. He's looking. He's like, yeah, something I could do about this. And I was like, okay, so what does that mean? He's like, I go, so I get moved. And she's like, there's no other seats to move you. And I was like, this is my honeymoon. It's a first class flight ticket that I bought to Australia. Like, what are you going to do? And she's like, I'll give you some blankets. And then she lifted the seat and put the blankets in the springs. And then she put the seat like on top of it. And I had no choice. It was like a 16-hour, 17-hour, whatever the flight was. And I just sat on this seat that caved in completely with like springs right up my asshole.
Oh no!
Literally for like
you weren't supposed to get fucked on the flight.
Yeah, exactly. And then like 3 hours into the flight, she comes home. She's like, "We're just really sorry. We'd like to offer you something." And I was like, I thought she was going to be like thousands of dollars back.
Like
and she gave me a bottle of cheap champagne.
Oh my!
That I didn't even open. Like I was like, "Oh, thank you. This should do it." Thank you. Oh, you know what? This springs feels less intrusive right now in my fucking asshole, and it'll be great. I was gonna go through the whole thing of like calling and like, I was just like, I'm not doing this.
You didn't.
I just let it go.
I think I would have called.
Yeah.
I think I would have.
I know, it was like the price of a Kia Sportage.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I would have been like, hey.
Yeah.
This was a big deal.
I don't spend money. Like, that's crazy. That's stupid. Even
That's
if you make
why.
good money, like you still you understand what the dollar means.
Yeah.
But it's like, I worked my whole life for this. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm an adult. I'm like in my 40s. I'm like, I'm going to spend this money and we're going to do it the right way.
Yeah.
And then the seat was fucking broken.
Oh, I would have done exactly what you did, only I would have called afterwards and I would have been like,
I just kind of like didn't want to. It was so disappointing that I didn't want to live in the space anymore.
I understand.
You know?
I really do.
I got there and I was like, I'm off and I'm putting it behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I took the spring out of my asshole and I just.
Well, thank you so much for coming on my show.
It was fun. It went so fast.
I know. I would love to have a second date with you. I need a recap.
Yes. We will do that.
on this guy and what happens with your house.
I'll recap everything. Yeah.
Cool. We'll let everyone know where they can find you.
Yes. So I'm on tour right now. It's called Everything's Fine. It's a brand new hour from the special that's out right now. So if you've ever seen me on any of my tours, you have not seen this material. SalVolcanoComedy.com is my website. It's called Everything's Fine Tour. And then my special right now is called Terrified. It's on YouTube. Check it out. It's free. It's fun. And
yeah. Well,
I'm still touring a little bit more through August with the guys from my show, the Jokers. It's the last leg of this tour that we've been doing for 2 years. So you can see us through August. Those tickets also at SalVolcanoComedy.com. And the new season of my show, season 11, begins on July 11th.
Sick.
Yeah, man.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Guys, thanks for watching. We will see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date, I can't wait.
You told your mom about me?
Just say you're ready.
Delete my number.
First date.
Your parents are your roommates?
First date.
Do you have a celebrity crush?
Thor. Hi. And Bert, I think Bert's very sexy. I'm obviously very attracted to Bert. But that like primal, like that is Thor. Yeah, bring the hammer.
I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
Good morning. It's bright and early here on another episode of First Date with me as your host, Lauren Compton. I'm really excited today. I have a very special guest. She's the host of Wife of the Party, which is appropriately titled because she is married to comedian Bert Kreischer. She's also the co-founder of Birdie Boy Productions, Leanne Kreischer. Yay!
Thanks for having me.
Oh my gosh, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're in town.
Yep.
I get you.
Yep.
I have specific questions for you.
Bring it on, baby. Thanks for having me. I'm so excited to be on the show. I love your show.
Thank you.
I think it's awesome.
Thank
I think
you.
you're just adorable and sexy and fun and funny and sharp, and I just love it.
Thank
So
you.
thank you.
Well, I feel like this is going to be such a fun episode. I have appetizer questions for you.
Okay.
I have some new questions. And I also, at the very end, I have a bit of a tasting menu, which will be kind of like a rapid fire, like 60-second one-word answers as fast as you can. And we're going to try to get through all the questions
Nice.
in a fast way. So that's new. But we'll start off with my appetizer questions. Have you ever had to pay on a first date?
I don't think so. No, I don't
love
remember.
that.
No, I don't remember ever paying on a first date. No.
That means you've at least had like a good, what would Dr. Drew call it? Like a good
Barometer.
barometer, a
Yeah.
good picker.
Yes.
That's great. Let's say you see a hot guy across the bar and y'all make eye contact. Do you need him to come make the first move, or are you willing to make the first move?
I'm assuming you mean before I got married.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah. Well, I asked Bert out, so that should answer that question. Yeah, I have no problem approaching a guy ever. No.
How did you and Bert meet?
We met bowling. So we had mutual friends who had a bowling night, and we were on the singles team together. I knew his roommate really well. So I said to his roommate, hey, give him my number after we were bowling. We had so much fun. I'm not really into dating a comic, but we had so much fun. We'll have like 2 dates, and then we'll be friends forever.
Yeah.
And then he never called me.
What?
Yeah, right? So I called his roommate like 5 or 6 days later and went, what the heck? Why didn't he call me? And
Yeah.
he goes, well, ask him yourself, and handed Bert the phone. And I was like, what the heck? I'm a cute girl. We had so much fun. Why didn't you call me? And he was like, he just kind of stammered and stuttered. And I was like, dude, if you ask me out, I'll say yes. And he goes, because I thought maybe he was scared of women in general, romantically. So he asked me out. I said yes, hung up the phone, and he goes, she just wants me for my body. So he shows up. All right. So he paid for the first date, but this is the only time this happened. He pulled up in front of my apartment building and blew the horn for me to come outside.
Oh my goodness.
And I was dressed in a dress and heels, and I was going on a date.
And this man's outside honking for
Monk,
you
monk
to
in his
come
truck.
out.
Yep. So I go outside and go, okay, if that's how we're going to start, let's see how this ends. So I got in the car, and he apparently, as soon as I walked out the door of my apartment building, realized I was not a booty call, that I was really a date,
Yeah.
and had a panic attack. Could no longer tolerate his shoes. Did not eat a bite at dinner. Was like stammery, stuttery, nervous wreck, sweating profusely. And I was like, he is
Wow.
terrified. He is terrified of like a real woman. You know?
Yeah.
I was 32 at that point. So, yeah, the date. And then I couldn't get rid of him. Like I couldn't, he was like, let's go get another drink. Okay, how about we go get another drink? Okay, how about we go get a 6-pack at Ralph's? How about we, and I was like, it's 2 a.m., dude. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
And then he called me 9 o'clock the next day. You want to go out? 9 o'clock the next day. You want to go out? 9 o'clock. He did that forever.
He never left.
Never left. Yeah.
Well, obviously you're dating a party boy, or at least he was like the biggest party boy ever.
Yep.
So you must have some of that in you. Do you feel like he brought that out in you?
No, I think we were a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
Yes, I won the FSU Belch contest. I didn't go to FSU, but my sorority had like a big conference at FSU.
Uh-huh.
And there was a Belch contest, co-ed, and I won. My dad kept the certificate on the wall for years. I was a real big partier in my sorority. So I was very involved in my sorority. I don't think I would have dated Bert in college. I think he would have been too much.
Yeah.
But by the time I met him, that had calmed down a little bit for him.
Right.
And it had calmed down a lot for me. So, but yeah, I have no problem. Last night we were at the bar doing shots, and people kept leaving me out. And I'm like, why are you leaving me out? I'm not dead. I'm just 53, right? Oh, sorry. I'm just 53. Like, don't leave me out. I want one too. Come on. So I don't think anybody really knows that about me,
Yeah.
but that's fine. I don't care.
Oh, I love that though. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's like your secret weapon.
It is a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hang with the boys.
You're fun as hell.
I am fun as hell.
What do you think what set Bert apart from all the rest of the guys? Like, what made you really want to date him?
That's a really good question, because about 2 weeks in, I just went, this might be what I'm looking for. And what I don't know what it was maybe about him, But the way I felt when I was with him is that I could completely be myself. Now, I'm from a real small town that's really redneck. And when you date guys in LA, they don't understand that. Like, there's a lot about your family culture that on the surface looks not great.
Right.
But really, when you sit and talk to somebody, you go, oh, well, they're just a regular person, just like anybody else. I didn't have to explain that to Bert. So I didn't have to explain a lot of myself to Bert. He just kind of got me right away. So I think that was probably the first thing that I went, oh, okay, I don't really have to put on airs, so to speak. I just can really completely be myself.
You guys had really good chemistry, it sounds like.
Yeah, we did, right from the beginning. Yeah, and I understood him right from the beginning too. So yeah, I think that was it.
What is your least favorite trait?
Oh my God. We only have half hour, right? That's not long enough. Least favorite. Well, I have like a physical, like an action least favorite trait. He's super slobby. Like, I mean, like gross. I mean, like frat boy, like I stick stuff under the table. You should look in your coffee table in the lobby, just saying. He stuck some stuff under shit.
No.
There's flossers all over the floor. Boy can't put anything in a hamper and has no interest in helping me out with it. It doesn't connect to him that if he leaves it in the floor, we don't have a housekeeper. Like if he leaves it in the floor, somebody's going to pick it up and that's me.
Yeah.
And he just doesn't put two and two together that he's inconveniencing me by just being himself. And I've even said to him before, I've been like, you know how this affects me? And he'll go, hold on. You're trying to change who I am.
I don't think there's any changing him now.
There's not. I'm like, well, the ship sailed a long time ago. And I was like, well, I guess I'm picking up laundry all my life. There's that. And then when he gets really upset, he can't hear, see, think about, feel, hold anybody else's experience but his own. So that's really not my favorite because sometimes I go, I'm having an experience here also.
Right.
And it may not be as intense as yours, but it's still happening.
Yeah.
So I'd like to be heard. I always have to wait. I have to wait until he calms down. And sometimes that's like the next day. And then I can go, okay, here's what was going on for me.
It's so interesting in relationships because it sounds like you know him better than he probably knows himself.
That is correct. You are correct. Yes.
And that's kind of like wild. It obviously means you're a really good listener and you like observe that and you take it in, which you kind of have to like teach yourself to work around because you're like, all right, well, if I want to be heard, I have to sit here and let you finish your thing.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. I don't know how it is in other relationships, but I don't think that's abnormal. I think one person is always a better listener than the other.
Mm-hmm.
One person is more reactive. One person's more patient. If everybody were exactly the same reactivity, you wouldn't be able to stay together, I don't think.
Yeah.
There's got to be some give and take. And I'm okay with that. But sometimes in the middle of it, I'm like, oh, dude.
Yeah.
What I say to myself, what are you doing? Like and sometimes I'll just dig my heels in and fight with him.
Right.
And go, all right, here we go. You're going to hear me tonight.
Boxing gloves on.
Yeah, tonight's the night. We're ripping it apart. Ready? Here we go. Because I have no problem fighting with him. But sometimes you have to decide what's the goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is the goal to be heard or is the goal to get a resolution?
Right.
Sometimes it's to be heard. So, and those are the times when we fight.
Well, what's your guilty pleasure when you're alone? What do you like to do?
Oh my God. I'm never alone. I feel like, what do I like to do when I'm alone? I like to read. So boring. But I love to read.
Well, that's really a time to be with yourself, though.
Yeah, I love to
And
read.
Whatever you want to do when you're alone. I mean, that's kind of the beauty of it, right? Like you can do whatever the heck you want.
Yeah, totally.
What do you like to read?
I like to read everything. That's not true. I don't like sci-fi. I don't like fantasy, but I like self-help books. I like memoirs. I like novels. I've been reading a lot of classics lately. Like I'm reading Great Expectations right now, which I'd never read. Because I went to a really rural high school and they were like, here's one classic novel. And now here's a manual for a tractor. Have a nice day. So I didn't really read a lot of like things that most people read in high school. I didn't really read. So I've started doing that as an adult.
Well, you're a writer too.
Yeah.
Do you still write a lot?
So funny you asked that. I wrote a lot in the pandemic. I had written for a long time before I met Bert. And then when we got pregnant, I couldn't be a mom and write at the same time. It just made me really frustrated because I couldn't focus on it the way I wanted to. So I just stopped. I was like, I'm not going to take it out on my kids because I can't find a 2-hour block to sit down and write something. That's not fair. So when they're old enough, I'll go back to it. So as I got older, I just had a hard time kind of starting. And then I took a UCLA extension class in the pandemic because it was on Zoom and started writing again. And so I have an outline for a book. So I've started kind of the process of writing a book, but I've just started the outlining process of like, here's what I think the chapter should be, and here's what I should talk about in those chapters. And then I can sit down and kind of bang it out.
Well, that sounds fun.
It'll be fun.
That's
I'll
cool.
enjoy that while I'm alone.
Do you have a celebrity crush?
Thor. Hi. Hi, Thor.
Like Chris Hemsworth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like all of him. Yeah. Every bit of him. Yeah. Thor and every bit of him. Yeah.
Do you think that there's I mean, he's so buff. Is it the accent?
I don't know. I'll tell you this. Before Bert, I dated tall, blonde, very fit, really
Thor types.
Extremely handsome guys that were not so entertaining. But damn, they were nice to look at, let me tell you. And Bert, I think Bert's very sexy. I'm obviously very attracted to Bert. But that like bass, like primal, like that is Thor. Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring the hammer.
Have you ever had a terrible first kiss and
Yes.
Did you act like you liked it though to avoid hurting their feelings?
I did, yeah.
God, why do we do that?
It's so, I'll tell you why. This is why I do it. Men are so vulnerable and they're so fragile. And we think that they're these big, like massive, strong. They're so emotionally fragile.
They just look like Thor.
100%. I believe if Thor kissed somebody and she thought it was bad, it would tear him apart. Right? I really think that. So it was it's just easier to pretend like it was really great and then just like disconnect than deal with the fall apart in the moment. I'm not dealing with that shit. No.
You don't need a crybaby.
No, pass.
If you were on death row and you had to pick a last meal, what would it be?
Cheeseburger.
Do you know from where? Like Five Guys, In-N-Out? Do we have a favorite cheeseburger?
Probably In-N-Out double animal style. How base is that? But that's probably what it would be, actually.
Sounds like California really has a hold on you.
That burger does.
How about some main course questions? Ooh, this is a really good one that I want to know. What was Bert's bachelor pad like?
Oh, God.
Fast forward to the end of 2024 and think of your goals. What can you do right now to give yourself the best chance of succeeding? If you want to learn a new language, you absolutely should get Babbel. Be a better you in 2024 with Babbel, the science-backed language learning app that actually works. Babbel's quick 10-minute lessons are handcrafted by over 200 language experts to help you start speaking a new language in as little as 3 weeks. I personally love to travel, and every time I go somewhere, I like to learn a couple key phrases that I feel are really important to help me connect with the culture and the community, and Babbel has been awesome in helping me do that. Babbel has over 16 million subscriptions sold. Plus, all of Babbel's 14 award-winning language courses are backed by their 20-day money-back guarantee. Here's a special limited-time deal for our listeners. Right now, get 50% off a one-time payment for a lifetime Babbel subscription, but only for our listeners at babbel.com/firstdate. Get 50% off at babbel.com/firstdate. Spelled BABBEL.com/firstdate. Rules and restrictions may apply. If I asked you how many subscriptions you have, would you be able to list all of them and how much you're paying? If you would have asked me this question before I started using Rocket Money, I would have said yes. But let me tell you, I would have been so wrong. I can't believe how many subscriptions I had and all the money I was wasting. Thankfully, Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions. It monitors your spending and helps you lower your bills. I can see all of my subscriptions in one place, and if I see something that I don't want, I can cancel it with a tap. I never have to get on a phone again with customer service, and that is the best part to me. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has helped its members save an average of $720 a year, with over $500 million in canceled subscriptions. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/date. That's rocketmoney.com/date. rocketmoney.com/date.
It was so bad. It was so bad in that it was filthy. Like they had someone to clean for them. He lived with another guy, Lorenzo, and they were just gross.
Yeah.
There was like hair everywhere, flossers. Lorenzo used to floss his teeth while watching TV and then shove the used dental floss in the cushions of the couch. And when I caught him doing that, I said, "Why do you do that?" And he goes, "Because I need to use it later." And I'm like, what? No one reuses dental floss. It's A, ineffective second time round, and B, disgusting because it's already got stuff all over it. Always dishes in the sink. I don't know how they didn't have like varmints. It was awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would I never took my shoes off there. No, never. Would never take my shoes off there. No. Yeah, it was gross.
How has it been seeing him upgrade like parallel with your relationship?
I'm not sure I understand your question. What do you mean?
Like the more popular that he has gotten, how has that affected your relationship?
That's really funny you say that. So I've talked about this a lot, but this is really kind of an answer to that question. So sorry if someone's already heard this story, but last March I was on a girls' trip, and he and I are always great with our relationship. We've never had any problems. There's no, he's very white picket fence, meat and potatoes, and
honk outside.
Totally. Oh, yeah. Well, that's not me. Yeah, that's something else. That's redneck boy. But he's always been very solid in our relationship. I've never worried about him, cheating or philandering. It's just he's so scared of women and he's so scared of disease that those two things alone rule it out. So his OCD would never allow him. He would just, as soon as he did that, he would come home and go, "I just cheated on you." He just can't do it.
Yeah.
So I've never worried about that. And we've always had a good relationship. But I was on a trip with a girlfriend, and she said, when we had kids, she and her husband been together like 30 years. I don't know. We never stopped dating each other. And that's different than a date. Dating each other is totally different. And I went, I definitely stopped dating Bert. Like, we go on date nights and we have dinner and whatever. But that pursuit of the other when dating, and that like, I'm going to get really dressed up. I'm going to plan. I'm going to buy tickets to a concert. I'm going to plan, and we're going to do this before, and we're doing this after. And it's a whole date. We had not done in years. We just kind of phoned it in. We showed up, but we were like, let's put our sweats on and go get tacos. And dating Bert has been the most fabulous thing ever.
That's awesome.
It's been can I curse?
Yeah.
It's been fucking insane. It has nothing was wrong before this minor shift happened. But ever since that shift, it is the best thing ever. And, we're about to be empty nesters, and we're like, can't keep our hands off each other all of a sudden again. We're like having sex in the car, which we haven't done since before we had kids. We're like, all these, I'm calling him and just saying like, "Hey, how about you get a hotel room?" And we just do. We're at home.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's just so much fun. So I don't know if that has anything to do with his popularity, but I think what was happening is I was feeling like, he was so busy, I couldn't get him. And I couldn't get him just simply because of his schedule. So I think the dating part made me shift my mindset. So, because when he was so busy, when he was home, we were like, well, the priority is our kids. You need to hang out with our kids before you hang out with me and you. Mm-hmm. And that shift, when he was so busy, I was like, oh, no. Actually, we need me and you, and the kids will be fine. Like, they don't give a shit that we went to a hotel room. They're in their rooms, like, on their phones with their friends.
Yeah.
So that happened when his popularity was really at its height last year. We were really super intense. So I don't know if that really answered your question, but that's what came to mind when you said it.
I think that's like the best outcome ever. Like, things spiced up and lit up and got even better than things were. I mean, that's like the ultimate outcome.
I think so. I think it's easy. I mean, we've been together 22 years. So at a certain point, you do kind of get in like rote behavior where you just kind of, yep, let's go get the same taco restaurant, get the same, every time you come home, they want the same tacos.
Yeah, you can definitely get stuck in a little bit of like a cycle or routine.
Yeah,
And it's good to break those things.
totally. And to break it in a way where we didn't break it, we freaking like destroyed it.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Well, I know, I've learned a lot about what you love about him. What do you think? I mean, I can tell that you're awesome, but what do you think it is that Bert found and fell in love with about you? What do you think drew him in?
My boobs. I think that was the beginning. He really was always like my boobs.
You know, it's always a great start.
You know, so it's a good place to start. And men are so visual. So, and I've always had really good boobs. No, I think that's part of it. I think
I love you.
it's true. I mean, you know, sex is real. People act like it's not real, but sex is fucking fantastic when you find the person you love, even before that. So, yeah, I think for him, it started with like, she's got nice fucking boobs and she's pretty. And then I think it grew into I've never cheated on anybody who's been cheated on by everybody. I've never what you see is what you get. I do not have agendas. I don't know how to function like that. Like, I am so very direct that I've been told my directness is like unsafe for people. But I'm sorry, that's just how I am. I try to be sensitive, but I don't mince words. And I was really honest with him about his comedy. So the first time he took me to see a show, I was like, it was great. Everybody was laughing, but you're so much smarter than that. I don't know why you're talking about going to Disneyland on acid. You're way smarter than that. So maybe start thinking about other things. I mean, keep that. Don't get rid of it. But what can you add to it that's a bit smarter? And I don't think anybody had ever talked to him like that before. And that's because I was a writer. That's what I saw. I was like, he's really selling himself short by talking about these frat boy stories. There's so much more than he's fucking 30. The frat was a long time ago. So what are you doing? And I think we've always had that relationship where I've always watched this. I went yesterday and I was like, oh my God, this chunk of your stand-up was amazing. And I got the club to send me the audio. I was like, you need to start fleshing that out. So I think that kind of kindred spirit in really liking writing was a big part of it too. So I don't write stand-up. I've never written a joke of his or anything like that. But I do have an eye for what to pursue. Like, you should go that way.
Well, it sounds like you give really good, honest feedback.
I do.
And you're also like a powerhouse of support.
I am a powerhouse of support. I
Which
am
is
pretty rock solid.
I think that in a relationship, that's so important to have in a partner, because you don't, the whole point of having a relationship with someone is that you want someone to go through life with, like, you want a partner.
That's right.
So having that support is awesome. And I feel like that's probably like a very attractive trait.
I think it was. I think once he figured out that I think the trust thing was a really big thing too. So that he felt like he could completely trust me. Because I think every girlfriend he ever had really let him down.
Yeah.
And that's why he never asked me out, because he was super scared of women. I didn't know that, but obviously he told me that later.
Yeah.
So that trust is the beginning of trusting me with saying, hey, what about this with stand-up? And trusting me about, hey, what about this with parenting?
Right.
Hey, and as soon as I showed up, he handed me all money issues entirely. He doesn't want to know anything about money. And I had been running my own money, which I didn't have much, but I mean, that boy couldn't even write a check. He couldn't do anything. So,
let alone clean his dishes.
No. No.
Do you think when you go on a date, like, physical appearance is so important, but is it cheating if you wear Spanx?
No. No, it's not cheating. Absolutely not. No. Why would that be cheating?
I don't know, because it's kind of like makeup. When you take your makeup off, you can look like a totally different person. Well, what happens if a guy thinks like, oh, she's like a 27-inch waist and then you take your Spanx off, you're like, we're lying about your waistline.
Well, then you may need to reevaluate that fella. I'll tell you that because, yeah, Spanx are necessary in life to make you feel good about you, right? Mm-hmm. Or at least for me, I put Spanx on and I go, that's what I'm talking about right there. And then if I take them off, I go, yeah, I'm not going out in public like that. No way. So, I don't have a problem with Spanx.
I think they're also comfortable.
Very comfortable.
It's like a hug.
It's amazing.
All the time.
Yeah, I actually really like them. Yeah, I'm with you.
I do too. Before you met Bert, go back to like a hypothetical dating situation.
Okay.
Let's say when you were dating other men and you thought you really liked them, what was like the number one thing that they would do that would ruin it?
Ooh, that would ruin it. Not call for days.
Yeah.
You know, guys play the game. I can't play a game. I mean, a day or so, okay, but like a week later and they're not, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I can't do that. No.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with you on that. How do you feel in general about talking to your exes?
Fine. I don't have any bad exes. I didn't have any like, this guy was a terrible guy. I dated really good guys. I got really bored really fast. So my dad told me when I was very young, probably 20, he was like, you're not going to marry a regular person and you're not going to get married till you're 30 because you just get so bored so fast. He's not going to be normal. He's going to be like a professional athlete or something, like some high achieving, high thinking, high like brain person. And he was right. I just got so bored. There was no bad guy in my past. Well, there was one bad guy, but he was in high school. And after that bad guy, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm good at learning lessons, I think.
That's great.
Yeah, I think I figured out how to learn from mistakes really quick. I don't know how I learned it, but I did. I'm lucky.
Yeah, you are. Well, your dad was right. You married a rock star.
I did, sort of.
I'm going to do something new. I'm going to ask you some questions from a new part of our menu called the tasting menu.
Oh, boy.
So this is a rapid fire
Oh, God.
question. You can give one-word answers, and we're going to try to do it as fast as we can.
Okay.
So you have to think off the top of your head. First thing comes to mind.
Okay, caveat. I am in menopause, and that does slow your brain down. So just saying. I may go,
No one's going to judge you.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Favorite cocktail?
Cosmo.
Shower or bath?
Shower.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Favorite flowers?
Favorite flowers. Roses.
What color?
Peach.
Thong or granny panties?
Granny.
Morning bird or night owl?
Night owl.
Favorite position?
Lately?
Lately.
From behind?
Lights on or off?
In between?
Dimmable. I like that.
Dimmable, yep.
Botox or wrinkles?
Wrinkles.
iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Cats or dogs?
Meow.
Bird or Tom?
Bert.
Hair up or down?
Depends. Usually down. Sometimes up. Depends.
Wine or champagne?
Champagne.
Cotton or silk?
Cotton.
Favorite car?
Porsche.
Favorite cologne?
Don't know.
Introvert or extrovert?
Both.
Sweet or savory?
Both.
Karaoke or dancing?
Carrie. Oh, no, that's hard. Both. I'm both.
Goldfish or Cheez-Its?
Cheez-Its.
If you had a one-night stand, his place or yours?
Well, his, because Bert would figure it out if mine. It has to be his. Duh.
That was awesome. So my last question for you is the dessert question. I think it's the best question that everybody wants to know.
Okay.
And I'm sure it's a fun story. How did Bert propose to you?
That's so funny. It's very sweet and very simple. So we found out we were pregnant. I was on the pill. We'd been dating a little over a year. We knew we were kind of going that direction, but obviously it was a little faster than we thought. I didn't know it, but he had bought my ring 2 months before we found out I was pregnant. And he, for some reason, thought I knew that. I didn't. I had no idea. We used to wake up every morning, and before we got out of bed, we would face to face connect and talk to each other, and it was very sweet. It was very lovely. And one day, he pulled a ring box out from the pillow, and I opened it, and it had a Tootsie Roll in it, and it said sucker. And I was like, what are you doing? Why did you do that? And he was like, because I know you know that I have a ring. And I know that you know that I'm going to do this. And I know that you know. And I was like, I actually did not know that. And he goes, you didn't? And I went, no, I did not know that. And he was like, you didn't? I said, no, I had no idea you had a ring. But now I do. He didn't have the ring with him at the moment. He was really just trying to tease me. So I think it was the next morning he did the same thing with the actual ring. Yeah. Good old Bert. That's how he proposed. So he totally blew the surprise by thinking I already, he's a goof.
Well, it's good to know that he's always been the same and never ever changed.
No, I have always said he is a 9-year-old teenager. So if you can just wrap your head around, he's 9 years old in his brain. He has the hormones of a teenager. You're going to be okay. That's what I have to say to myself. I had one of my best friends on our wedding day, just met him at our wedding, came to me and said, he's a kid. He's going to always be a kid. So if you don't expect anything more of him than being a kid, you're going to be really happy and you're going to have so much fun. The minute you start thinking he needs to grow up, you're going to start having problems. So just keep it in mind. Your marriage will be great as long as you let him stay a kid. And it's probably the best piece of advice I've gotten, because as you have kids and as you have financial problems and as parents get sick, I think back to that and go, I can't expect more of him than he actually is. And to be realistic about your expectations. He always rises above what I expect anyway, especially in hard times. So the adult Bert does show up. It is there.
Yeah.
But I kind of make plans based on the 9-year-old teenager.
Yeah.
And then the adult Bert will show up and I'll go, okay, that's good.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for all of the stories and telling me all about your life. I feel like I could sit here with you forever and talk.
I feel the same. Thank you for having me. I could talk to you forever.
Yeah.
The first episode of this I watched, I was like, she is just the best thing ever.
Thank you.
I'm so happy for your success.
Thank you so much.
You deserve it. Yeah.
I really appreciate that.
Of course.
So we know that you have the podcast, Wife of the Party.
Mm-hmm.
Where else can people find you, watch you, learn more about you?
My website's wifeotp.com. I guess that's kind of it. That's all I have going on right now is my podcast. So Wife of the Party. I love it. It's, I love it. It's kind of all over the place, but, so's life.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Cool. Well, it was so great meeting you. Guys, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date.